This is Up for Debate, episode number 152, recorded in 2019. Facts shaken, not stirred. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this rapid-fire episode of Up for Debate. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by Matt Mariani. And Matt, we couldn't leave James Bond well enough alone, so I swear, Matt, I was doing research for this episode, and we waited the exact perfect amount of time for me to forget everything I knew about James Bond before doing a James Bond trivia episode.
Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, it's now July, so it's already been like a couple of months since we talked about
Seems like forever ago.
all of the Bond movies.
And I immediately flushed all that from my brain, which is why tonight we're going to be sharing some Bond facts, some Bond trivia, doing a little bit of challenge between us, and just getting to know all the things we didn't have time to get to in the 20-plus hours of podcasting we did already on the film series.
Yeah, should be good. Should be fun.
Well, Matt, and I'm going to kick us off with our first challenge here because I've got from our friends over at Sporkle, I have got a fun little quiz that I'm going to put you to the test on. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I have
ready.
a list here of 44 women. Some of them are real Bond girls. Some of them are fake Bond girls. Can you get all 44 correct in under 3 minutes? So the way it's going to work is I'm going to read you the name out loud, and you just have to say real if they were really a Bond girl in a Bond film, or say fake if they were not in a Bond film. Sound
I'm
good?
confident about this. Yeah, I think I can.
Think you could do it. There's
I think I
44.
could do
There's a
this.
lot to get through. And
Yeah.
some of these are going to be really obvious. Because
Bring it on.
we're experts. This list, I will say, was made for somebody who's not intimately known with Bond, because some of them are pretty obvious.
Sean, I'll have you know that I have a little bit of an advantage over you, I think, because I just recently finished reading the Some Kind of Hero book. So I've got a lot of...
So you
I
think
guess it helped refresh my memory from our giant Bond spectacular.
So how
series.
confident are you that you can get 100%?
I want to say like 85%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too
All
hard.
right, well, let's give it a shot. Here we go. 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll begin right now. Jane Blondage.
No, that's not a real
Correct. Tao Chi Fei Li.
Bond. That's not a real Bond.
Correct. Candy Gloss.
Ooh.
It's 50-50.
I know. I'm going to go ahead and say that is a real Bond girl.
Wrong.
Damn.
She's not real. Rosie Coster.
Not a real Bond girl.
Correct. Miss Caruso.
Miss Caruso. No, not a real Bond girl.
No, she's real. Maxie
Oh.
Horn.
Yes, that's a real Bond girl.
Wrong, she's fake. Pussy
Damn.
Galore.
Yeah, of course. We all know that.
Molly
She's real.
Warmflash.
No, not real.
No, she's real. Christmas Jones.
Yes, Christmas Jones is real.
Plenty O'Toole.
Yes, real.
Correct. Vesper Lind.
Yes.
Correct. Melanie
All too real.
Maelstrom.
Yes, real.
No, wrong. She's fake.
Damn.
Lisa Loveler.
No.
Correct. Jenny Flex.
No, fake.
No, she's real. Holly Goodhead.
Real.
Correct. Penny Lane.
No, fake, but what missed opportunity.
Correct. Tess Volga.
Real?
No, she's fake. D. Copperfield.
This is harder than it looks. Is fake.
Correct. You got to pick up your pace here. Wei Lin.
Oh, real.
Angela Heavenly.
I didn't realize we were being timed. Angela what?
Heavenly.
No, fake.
Correct. Fiona Volpe.
Yes, real.
Correct. Chew Me.
No, fake.
No, she's real. Mary Goodnight.
Real.
Correct. Maud Wriggler.
Fake.
Correct. Octopussy.
Real.
Gracie Stringer.
Fake.
Correct. Ava Forple.
Fake.
Correct. Kissy Suzuki.
Real.
Correct. Tiffany Case.
Real.
Electra King.
Real.
Xenia Onatop.
Real.
Mandy Bendel.
Fake.
Correct. Thumper.
Real.
Correct. Strawberry Fields.
Fake. Another missed opportunity.
No,
Should have
she's
been
real.
In the same.
No, Strawberry
Wait,
Fields
what?
is real. Yes.
What movie was Strawberry
We'll get there.
Fields in?
Penelope
Pause this game.
Smallbone.
Pause this game.
Penelope Smallbone.
Fake.
No, she's real. Celia Rocket.
Fake.
Correct. Amanda Love.
Real.
Nope, she's fake. Maria Sunshine.
Fake.
Correct. Emma Gitnett.
Fake.
Correct. Tanya Bodie.
Fake.
Correct. BB Doll.
Real.
And you ran out of time before getting to the last couple, all of which were real. Honey Rider, Miranda Frost, and Solitaire. Matt, you did not do great on that. I got to be honest with you.
That was way harder than I thought it was going to be. Way harder. That was tough. I need to challenge Strawberry Field. What movie was she in?
I knew that one too. Strawberry Fields was in. Let me double check this. It was one of the Craig ones.
Really? Was it Quantum of Solace?
Yes, it was Quantum of Solace.
Oh,
she
God.
was the 00. I believe she's the 00. Yeah, she's the 00. She's the MI6 agent who gets covered in oil when she's murdered.
Oh, that's
Agent
so
Fields.
stupid. Wow. Okay.
Some of the other ones you missed. Molly Warmflash apparently is real. I've got to double check that. Yes, it's here. She is in The World Is Not Enough.
Yes, she's the I think she's the doctor that treats Bond in the beginning.
Yes, with his bad shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I remember that
now. Let's see. Melanie Maelstrom, you said, was real. She's fake.
Yeah, that one convinced me.
Jenny Flex, you said, was fake. She's real. She is one of Mayday's henchmen in A View to a Kill.
Yeah.
Tess Volga, you said, was real. She's fake. Chew Me. Now, that one I'm curious who that is, because you said fake. She's real. She's from The Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, see, I would have guessed You Only Live Twice. But
she's swimming in High Fat's pool, and Shumi asks him to come in. I don't even know if they say her name on screen, so you get that one. Penelope Smallbone, you also didn't believe was a real person. She's the Many Punny's assistant in Octopussy. Remember how she has like a second
that's right.
lady?
She has the little, the intern. Yeah, yes. Okay.
Yep. So
yes. I just read about that.
You scored about 65%.
Yeah, that was a little under par. Good or try. Over par.
It was a tough challenge, Matt. You did well. Now, do you have some trivia to share with us?
Yeah. Let me jump in. I'll throw my trivia out there. Now, mine is much more basic, but homemade. I've got a. So as I went through the book, as I went through Some Kind of Hero, I pretty much just wrote down as many interesting little facts or things like that. They're not impossible to figure out, but especially if you're a viewer at home, I encourage you to play along and see if you get these, because I think we did talk about at least some of these in our show. Mm-hmm. So going back and listening to the 20 plus hours of us talking about Bond could be a benefit here. So, all right, you ready, Sean? Okay. Question number 1. Which was the first Bond movie to not be based on an Ian Fleming novel?
That's a good question. I am going to say... What I should do is get the list of the movies out in front of me so I don't screw this up. Unfortunately, Matt, I already looked this one. Was one of my facts as well, so I know the answer to this. So I won't lie to you. I know the answer. It would be The Spy Who Loved Me.
That is correct. The title was the only thing that was used. All the storyline is original. Yes. Okay.
Can I throw
moving
a fact
right along
back at you?
Yeah, sure.
There's only one film in the entire James Bond canon in which he does not drive a car in the movie. Is this on your list?
Sean, this was on my list.
There's only so many facts.
That's true. That would be You Only Live Twice.
And that's because he's mostly in Asia. He's mostly driven around.
Although it is debatable. I read when I was researching for this question, it is debatable that he also doesn't technically drive in From Russia with Love. He is seen near a car, and it's presumed that he drove to a location, but I don't think there are any scenes with him driving. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So, yeah, You Only Live Twice. Only one where he doesn't drive a car. Okay, my turn?
Yes.
Here we go. There are only 2 movies that show the interior of James Bond's house or living area.
Ooh, yeah.
What are these two movies?
Ooh, okay. I know one of them is the scene at the beginning where he's having sex with the Italian lady and she has to hide in the closet. Which one was that? I'm totally guessing. I'm so bad at memory things like this, so you'll really have to excuse me. Was that Diamonds Are Forever?
No.
It was definitely Connery.
It was. Both. Oh, no, I won't say that anymore.
No. If it was that,
one is Connery, one is Moore.
then it's got to be You Only Live Twice.
Nope.
Oh, it was earlier than that. Okay. Well, I'm running out of options. Then it had to have been Thunderball. I don't think it was Goldfinger, was it? I'm so bad at this.
Well, first of all, one of them was definitely Live and Let Die. It's when M meets him at his home, and it's like ransacked, and they're like, "You got to get to." It's in the beginning of Live and Let Die. I think that maybe that was one of the ones
Is
you're
that the one I'm
thinking
thinking of? Let me double check the Wikipedia here.
The other one I have is Doctor No, but that was all taking place in Jamaica, so maybe that was just the novel. Maybe that wasn't in the movie.
Matt, your facts are seeming kind of loose here. I mean, I'm not challenging
this.
you,
This can be debated. This can be like interpreted more than one way, I think.
but that's now in which movie? I don't know this to be a fact, but I believe there's only one time we see James Bond's office in the MI6 headquarters.
Maybe that was. Oh, you know what?
And do you know what movie that was?
That would be Skyfall.
No. No, remember they blew up the headquarters in Skyfall.
Right. That's why I thought maybe there was like a scene early on where they established that this is what it looks like. How about is it Casino Royale?
No, earlier.
Earlier. Okay.
It's earlier. No, it's the scene in which he goes in and it's. I think. Oh man, we're such idiots to have done this. No, it's the scene in which he goes in and he packs up his office and you can see all like the old Bond props in the back. It's more Dalton. It's not Connery.
I think it's Is it
Golden Gun? Maybe.
I was gonna say For Your Eyes Only. Yeah, they have all the cameo, like the little like they have like the helicopter. Yeah, and I know what you're talking about. Little like tools.
Yeah. I don't know the answer. I shouldn't propose facts in which I do not know the answer. That's a shame on me.
Yeah, I'm still sticking by it. Live and Let Die, Doctor No, the only two ones. Yeah,
neat.
Doctor No may have been the novel, but whatever. Live and Let Die for sure. We see the interior of Bond's house.
Good scene.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, I believe that brings us to you.
Oh, I don't have any more facts. I've got another game. So we'll go through your facts and then we'll go to the other game.
Good deal. Let's keep it tied to our previous previous show. As you might have remembered last week, Sean, we talked an extensive amount about golf.
Yes.
What brand of golf ball does James Bond use?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Do you know the movie that this fact is revealed in?
The only movie I can think of he golfs in is Goldfinger.
Yes, Goldfinger. He plays a Schlesinger
7.
And
yes.
I think Goldfinger plays a Schlesinger 5.
Yes. Yeah.
But Schlesinger being the brand. So that is the Bond, the official Bond brand. How is Schlesinger doing these days?
Oh, Schlesinger.
You want to look them up? See, do they still make golf balls?
I can't even spell Schlesinger. Schlesinger golf.
It's even more fun when you say it like Sean Connery.
Oh, they still exist. You can still buy Schlesinger.
Schlesinger 7.
Yeah. They make like hats and shirts and stuff. And I don't know about golf balls, but they make apparel. Schlesinger.
Okay. I figured they were doing well. Usually you see them on the pro circuit. You see their merch out there.
Oh, they make all kinds of athletic. They make cricket gear and
nice.
All kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Here, I got one for you, Matt.
Hey, all right.
What was the name of the cello in The Living Daylights?
Oh. It was...
I wouldn't have known this, for the record, so I'm not expecting.
I mean,
you
I
to know
just,
it.
I feel like I just read it in the big book of Bond. It was like the, it was like the. Nah, I'm not gonna get it.
It would be the Lady Rose.
Yes, Lady Rose. I knew it had a. Yes, it had a name
Yep.
like that. Okay. Yes, I think that was an homage a little bit to the Rosebud, the sled that from Citizen Kane.
If you say so.
Um. All right. Here we go. The credits of which Bond film
Ooh.
feature a disclaimer about the harmful effects of smoking?
Oh, I thought you were going to say which Bond film features a disclaimer stating that the people and actions in this film are not based on anything in reality, bear no resemblance to actual people or companies.
What movie was that?
That would be A View to a Kill, because there is an actual Zorin corporation.
That's right. There is a real life
who makes
Max
microchips.
right,
And
right.
they had to have the disclaimer. No, what was yours again? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The credits of which film feature a disclaimer about the harmful effects of smoking?
Jesus. I don't remember that at all. Was that a thing?
It was. It was a known thing. If it's still in the credits today. It's like one of the first things that comes up.
Well, what movie was smoking a big part of the movie?
You got to think about it, because it makes sense when you find out the movie.
Jesus, that's a really good one.
It's actually really clever how when they add this in there, because it definitely has a double meaning.
Moonraker.
No.
I don't know the answer. What's the answer?
It was in the credits of License to Kill. And if you remember, the villain dies when Bond activates the lighter that Felix Leiter gives him and lights the gasoline doused Sanchez on fire.
Yes, you're right.
So, boom.
I don't remember that.
So
I gotta go watch that. That's a great one. I gotta go rewatch that.
That was a really good one. Yeah. So that's harmful effects of smoking. Very funny tongue in cheek, but also true. Also true. The kids need to know about it. So
they should.
Yeah.
Now, Matt, what was the name of what was the name of Goldfinger's plan?
Oh, it was Operation Grand Slam.
That's right. Very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Good job.
There we go. I got one. What was the last film to feature Bernard Lee in his integral role as M?
That's a good question, because I know that there is only one Bond film to not feature M at all, which I believe is Octopussy.
You could be right.
But he was dead before that. No, but if that's the only one not to feature, then it must have been For Your Eyes Only.
No, not the character, just Bernard Lee.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But he was still playing. So I'm going to say For Your Eyes Only. Is that the right answer?
You're close. It was Moonraker.
It was Moonraker.
Yeah,
and I think he was. I think they used some like. I think the trivia fact is that he's not even mentioned in Octopussy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like no right. He's just kind of
because there's no scene
on his own
at MI6 in that movie.
No, pretty much.
The movie just sort of propels itself forward.
Yes. Just like Roger Moore propelled himself.
Oh, hang on. I'm full of
shit. That fake crocodile outfit through the water.
No. Don't listen.
Yeah, I was going to say there had to be some way that Bond gets sent to India or to like somebody's got to like tell him about this stuff.
I'm getting my movies mixed up. For Your Eyes Only doesn't have M in it.
No M. Okay.
Which makes sense because he died after Moonraker. Yes. So there you go.
So that's the only film. For Your Eyes Only.
We're so bad at these facts, Matt. Seriously.
Well, you know what? We're not exactly 00 agents. We'll put it that way.
No,
maybe like single O agents.
Now, Matt, here's a trivia question for you.
Yeah.
00 agents have a number 00, indicating their license to kill, followed by a number. 001, 002, 00. Okay. Only 2 of 001 to 009 have not been mentioned in film.
Oh.
Do you know which have not been mentioned in film?
I can take a stab at this one. 001.
Correct.
I don't think has been mentioned.
Yep, that's correct. That's one of them.
And let me see. All right. So 007 obviously is given. 006 was Alec Trevelyan.
Yep.
009 was killed in it was killed. He was the one with the Fabergé egg in or was that 004?
Well,
who am I thinking of there?
Well, all right, let me back up and go through the double O's here. Because 001, you're correct, was never mentioned. 002 was Bill Fairbanks, who was shot and killed in 1969, appearing in Thunderball. There was also a second 002 in The Living Daylights, but he was killed there.
Yeah.
003 was Jason Walters, who appears in Thunderball. He was found dead in A View to a Kill.
Right.
004 was Aidan Flemings. In Living Daylights, he accompanies 02 and 07 to Gibraltar, where he's murdered in that big opening stunt. 005 was Stuart Thomas, who's mentioned in Thunderball. 006, as you mentioned, Alex Trevelyan. 007, James Bond. 008, Bill Timothy. Who, in the movies, 008 is the only agent that is not killed while doing his job, so theoretically still alive. And 009 is Peter Smith.
And he was the one that was killed with the Fabergé egg.
He's the one dressed as a clown.
Dressed as the clown, yes.
Yes.
He delivers the Fabergé egg to MI6.
Correct.
They throw the... Yeah, is that Octopussy or is that...
Oh, the Fabergé egg? Yeah, that's Octopussy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So the only 2 that have not been mentioned, so you what, 002 or 001 and 003? Did we say 3?
No, but the fact I'd previously read said 005, but according to Wikipedia, 005 was mentioned in Thunderball.
Oh, but not shown. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a fun one that I think is going to be a little tough, but you ready for this one? Okay.
No, but okay.
It's going to be a little tough. Aside from James Bond, Moneypenny, M, Q, who, aside from all of those characters, and Felix Leiter, which character has had the most appearances in James Bond movies?
You know, it's funny. I was going to give...
Besides Blofeld.
The good news is... I was going to give you this same trivia challenge.
Okay.
Lucky for you, I don't remember any of the answers, so I'm going to try to guess them again.
Go for it.
But I did look at I do know. You already said Bluff. I know General Gogol.
You got it on the first try.
But there are okay.
You're right. General Gogol had 6 appearances across Bond films.
Yeah, he was the bad Russian guy,
mm-hmm.
and he stuck around for a while.
The Russian Prime Minister, Soviet Prime Minister.
But Matt,
from The Spy Who Loved Me all the way up to his last film?
I do because I'm looking at it, but I didn't know it anyway because after The Living Daylights they stopped doing. Well, no, they did Russia stuff. I shouldn't say that because they brought Russia back.
Gogol just retires and they give then the new Prime Minister takes over and that is General Pushkin.
Yes.
Who they then changed for GoldenEye and they call him General Mishkin.
Confusing.
Don't know why, but
now, Matt, let me throw this trivia right back at you because outside of all those characters we've already listed, there are 10 other characters that have appeared at least twice in a James Bond film. How many of them can you name? I would say some of these are difficult. Some of them are.
The girl?
What was that?
The girl from Dr. No. What was her name?
Sylvia Trench.
Yeah, does she appear in From Russia with Love?
She does.
She does, right?
You're correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she's got to be one of them. Domino?
Nope. She was only in one.
Okay. We're not counting that she's also in Never Say Never Again.
That's not technically canon.
It's a different movie. Yeah, different. So it's not an Eon production.
Not an Eon production. Does not count.
Then I think you got me. I think you got me
Oh,
hamstrung.
you know some of these. What about one of maybe our favorite character of the whole film franchise that appears in 2 films?
Oh, yeah, our beloved racist cop.
Boy,
I
Sheriff
keep wanting
J.
to say his name is T. Boone Pickens, but that's not his name.
It's close enough. It's Sheriff J.W. Pepper.
Sheriff J.W. Pepper. Yes.
Boy, get over here.
Yes.
Some of the other characters, Sir Frederick Gray, who was the Minister of Defense, he appeared in 6 films. The great Joe Don Baker is Bill Tanner, appearing in 5 films. Mr. White in Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Inspector. Jaws was in 2 films. Renee Mathis was in 2 films. And there are a couple others as well.
I could have got those. I could have got Jaws at least.
But that's okay.
Which Bond film originally featured the appearance of Auric Goldfinger's twin brother?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
So, storyboarding, before the script was written, there was a Bond film that was scheduled to feature the appearance of Goldfinger's twin brother. At the last minute, they scrapped the idea and just replaced him with Blofeld.
Well, now I know it's a Blofeld film. That's good. I don't know, actually. Which movie was that?
It was Diamonds Are Forever.
Diamonds Are Forever. Would that
the original concept had Auric Goldfinger's twin brother, but they could not secure the actor who had played Gold. He had already done in prior engagement.
See,
him to play him.
I'm kind of on board with the idea of him being a relative of Goldfinger because I think that would have been fun, but I don't like him being played by the same actor because I think that's kind of cheesy. And that movie is already very cheesy.
Yeah, it would have been interesting. All right, we're down to our last set of questions, Sean, but these ones are kind of a doozy. I'm warning you.
All right, I've been 100% so far,
So here's how we're going to call this a lightning round.
Okay.
This is how the lightning round is going to work, okay? I'm going to give you the names of several actors. You tell me the villain that these actors were originally scheduled to play prior to filming, but that they had to, unfortunately for some, had to bow out due to previous engagements and other things. So here we go.
I think I'll do okay.
Actually, the first one is not an actor. Well, he is kind of an actor. It's David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie. I actually do know this fact.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't actually know if he'd be better. And that's Max Zorin in A View to a Kill.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes, he was supposed to play Max Zorin. Unfortunately, it's very difficult, notoriously difficult to book music stars to be in your films because they have concerts, tour dates, album, record. They have total other contracts and commitments going on. Mm-hmm. So that's when they landed the Christopher Walken.
Iconic.
Instead.
Oscar winner.
Next one is Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony, my trick to guessing these is like what era they were, but Anthony Hopkins has been a great actor forever. I'm going to guess, what movie would he have been right for? He would have been you know what? I don't think this is the answer. I think he would have made a great Alex Trevelyan. I think he would have made a great Elliot Carver, but I'm going to say he was going to play Carl Stromberg in The Spy Who Loved Me.
Ooh, you should have went with your first guess. It was Alec Trevelyan.
It was Alex Trevelyan. God,
he was scheduled to play Alec Trevelyan.
Oh, man, that would have been great.
That was right around the Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that would have been big.
That period, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Alec Trevelyan, but he himself felt that he was a little too old for the part.
Okay, I see that. Well, that's why I kind of went back to Stromberg, because I'm like, I also think he would have been good in that role.
He felt that particularly the scene at the end where he and Bond have a fist fight on the I
would have loved to have seen him beat an old man.
Yeah. Okay, Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Well, that one we got to go back for.
This one was a genuine surprise for me.
Dr. Kananga.
Yes. Yes.
That would have been a movie.
Dr. Kananga.
We all
know how Orson Welles, he loves voodoo, and he has that vacation home in Harlem. So
I'm going to say, I think the role I would have enjoyed him most in is Hugo Drax in Moonraker.
That makes a lot of sense.
That would be great.
Probably more sense than this.
What's the answer?
He was originally supposed to play Auric Goldfinger.
I don't Again, not my first choice. I don't think it would have been insane. It would have been a different movie.
Yes, it would have been a different movie. But I like your Max, not your Max Zorn, your
Hugo Drax.
Hugo Drax.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
He would have been great, especially in that speech he gives about like eugenics. I think Orson Welles would have done great with that. All right. Lastly, rounding up this list is Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. That's these are all really good ones. Okay, I'm gonna give you Kevin Spacey. I think there are a lot of these he could have played. I'm gonna say Kevin Spacey. I'm gonna say either Gustav Graves in Die Another Day or Elliot Carver in Tomorrow Never Dies.
Both good guesses, both equally wrong.
Oh, no.
It was actually Raul Silva.
No, stop that.
Yes,
he would have been too
Spacey.
old.
He was originally they had him in mind when they wrote the character, believe it or not.
That shocks me. That would have been a bad decision.
Raul Silva. That was Skyfall, right?
But yeah, that was Skyfall.
Yeah.
Now, I think he would have made a good, maybe not Gustav Graves not so much. I think in Elliot Carver he could have definitely done. I mean, that's basically because he plays Lex Luthor in Superman Returns, which is kind of a similar type villain, and he's fine in that.
Yeah, I think there's one movie with Kevin Spacey where he plays like a psychopathic. Maybe I am thinking of Lex Luthor. I could see it. I don't think he would have done as good as anywhere near as good as
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem.
Oh,
yeah.
No one could have. I mean, that role was perfect for him. But I'm just saying Kevin Spacey would have been too old by Skyfall.
Yeah. Well, they wrote the character partially with him in mind.
That's crazy. That is
wild.
Bonkers.
Yeah. All right. That ends my list, but I do have one more bonus question.
Oh, bring it on. Send us home.
Dr. No originally was intended to be portrayed in the film Dr. No by not a human being, but this kind of adorable creature.
I think the answer is it's very funny, Matt. I'm trying to make a joke, and I think it's a good joke. I'm going to make a joke here, and it's a good joke. But I honestly, what are the stupid little teddy bears from Star Wars?
The Ewoks.
Thank you. Jesus. I kept on saying Wookiee, and I'm like, I know that's not the answer. Let me take that joke again. Ewoks?
Not Ewoks.
No.
They couldn't. They had made way too much money in the
they were huge
Return of the Jedi, so they did not need this work. So
yeah, in 1962. Yeah, Matt, that's a good question. A bear? I don't know.
No, it was a capuchin monkey. Believe it or not, they were gonna originally. The big reveal was going to be that Dr. No was actually a capuchin monkey, and that these attacks or these things that were going on were misdirections by the organization that would later be revealed as Spectre. But when Bond infiltrated the base, stormed the base, he would find no one there but an adorable capuchin monkey.
Matt, I say with absolute confidence that if they had done that, the Bond film franchise would not exist as it does today.
You're probably
I feel
right.
very confident that
people would have just been very confused and stormed out of the theater.
Do you think that was one of those things where it's like, ooh, man, Planet of the Apes was huge. We got to get a monkey in this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's all the trivia I have.
Matt, can we never talk about James Bond again?
No, we've said that. We've actually said that at least twice before, and it's very clear that is
we've got to move
impossible.
on.
It's impossible for us.
We've got to move on to something else. By the way, I don't think I mentioned to you, Matt, I have some thoughts about our next Up for Debate Presents.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it.
So we're planning it, folks. You've been warned. This fall, another Up for Debate Presents, TBD.
you've been warned.
You're going to want to come back for that. But until then, we got to wrap it up here. UpForDebate.tv is the website. Go there to get the info. But we're done for tonight. On behalf of Matt, I'm Sean. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another rapid fire episode of Up for Debate.